Hey, Planeswalkers, the #1 deck is on top deck here today, coming straight at it from the new Capenna Championship here over the weekend by Jan Merkel. Congratulations, bud. We are running your deck, Jeskai Hinata, today. I am so excited here. So stay tuned. Appreciate you tuning in. As always, flip me a like, smash the subscribe, stay around for a while. We got a ton of stuff here on the channel. With that said, if you got a question or comment throughout today's episode, please let me know. Feel free to hop on the Discord server. That's there for you as well, down below in the description, along with today's timestamps where I break down the strategy objective of this list. We cover your boarding for best of 3 in today's episode, and go play that competitive Magic in standard, both with best of 1 and best of 3 here today. So those timestamps are available to you, along with other great ways to stay up to date here on the channel. So stay tuned for what we have going on, and let's get moving into Jeskai Hinata. Again, this is the #1 deck. Took it all down over the weekend in the championship series here in the new Capenna and Magic the Gathering Arena. Now, the biggest pieces around this one are, as you called it, Hinata. So if you haven't seen this combo before, also it has been called Hinata Storm, Jeskai Storm, those kinds of things. There's a couple of different variations out there. Some of them run the treasures where you pitch for 4, create 2 treasures, go from there. Still having Magma Opus, all that stuff. But the biggest piece here to really understand about this one in particular is Hinata here. It's got Flying Trample. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each target, so remember that. And spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast for each target. So what happens here is Magma Opus deals 4 damage divided by as you choose among any number of targets. Tap 2 target permanents. Create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token, draw 2 cards. You can also discard this if you want. So again, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each target. Boom. 4 damage divided as you choose among any targets, any number of targets. So very, very powerful there to drop this out of that 8 cast down to 4, which is really, really powerful. And this card just is an absolute bonkers blowout card. So that makes a huge, huge difference here. The upfront stuff of this deck is really about blowing things off the board, removing things off the board, and then additionally counter magic here, which is huge for you to go find what you need. So you're going to be digging and countering here in terms of Fable the Mirror Breaker, Hinata, Gold Span, and all those kinds of things. So that is how this deck essentially works with Jeskai. It's tying down that early match, getting Hinata on, blowing things out with Magma Opus. You can play slow with it. Jan absolutely did that. If you watch the matches here over the weekend, very, very crucial and important. This deck has been a very popular one. Nice to see it really go gangbusters here over the weekend and take down that championship series. So Planeswalkers, that's the strategy objective of this deck. I wanted to cover that there for you some more so that you have a good understanding of that. Now we're going to go into boarding for your best of 3. We're going to break it down against aggro, mid-range, and late game, as we always do, my friends. So aggro decks, big ones, Boros Burn, mono white aggro. You can consider some of the human decks, Naya, some of the rune start to mid-range, and those things there for you. Also, we got regular mono red artifacts in that space as well. So here what you're going to want to do is really focus on things like Flame Blast Bolt, Voltage Surge, taking things off the board. I always like a good old Hull Breaker as well. Valorous Stance can destroy target creatures, which can be very big. Dragon's Fire is awesome in there as well. Seismic Wave also removing everything that might be a problem. Next, we move into those mid-range decks. Naya Runes. We also have Rakdos Sacrifice. We also begin to hit Esper mid-range, Jund mid-range, Orzhov Angels, and the Naya Humans deck list as well in that space, and Selesnya Enchantments. So those ones to think about again, blend between things like Counter Magic, Disdainful Stroke, those kinds of things. Suspicious Stowaway can be very, very nice there against the aggro decks too. So don't forget about that. And then again, similar style here with things where you might need to dig or play around just in case to find the right stuff, but really playing on that control side again with the counter magic or direct burn, flipping out what you don't need or what you do need depending on what they have there in their mid-range. Late game, you're going to get Esper control, you're going to get mono black control. We also begin to run into Grixis and Izzet and all those fun things there Azorus and all that. There you really want to go to Spell Pierce, Disdainful Stroke. Suspicious Stowaway isn't bad. I always like playing that. Hullbreaker might be a good one for you too, because it can't be countered. And then additionally there, Valorous Stance to keep giving it indestructible if you need to. Wreck and Bankbuster can be really, really helpful at times as well if you need the draw. Additionally, getting some stuff on the board. And then last but not least, again, to dig if you need to go find those answers against some of that stuff. I would pull all the direct damage stuff out there to really, really make it work. And then also for late game, you run into mirror match here with Jeskai Hinata. Again, similar things in terms of what you want to do there for that mirror match. So that's the strategy objective of this list. Again, the combo between Hinata and Magma Opus, really getting lots of value and gaining with Goldspan there as always. And then how you want to break it down against aggro, mid-range, and late game for this the Streets of New Capenna meta right now, my friends. So let's get going here, get these matches in, and get these games in for today. So again, we're playing best of one. We'll do 3 matches as we always do in there in standard, and then we'll move over to best of 3. Oops, that was not competitive. We'll get out of that, go into competitive because that's what we want to do. And then we'll go play our best of 3 match. Gotta love this. Always on the queuing. There it is. Best of 1, standard ranked. Nada. Let's go. Time for some fun here with our Jeskai Hinata. All right, IK1 it is. We can keep this. We got Hinata. We can go dig. We got a lot of nice stuff here. I will keep this. So I'm actually going to start with this. Ooh, is it? Is it? We can go dig. Let's put 1 into our hand. 1 into our library on the side. We still have 5, so we're good there. We really need that red. So this helps you with your creatures. You can phase out your opponent's creatures as well. And per target, 1 less. Don't forget about that too. Astros, here it is. Oh, oh. All right, we got our friend on. Build deck. Here we go. Here we go. Ill. Oof. We want to discard. Let's get rid of that. We'll keep this one. There we go. So I could drop this. We're gonna wait though. So we might need this. There you go with your lands. Very nice. Ooh, splendid reclamation. We made the right call here. Keep that on, my friends. Very, very nice call there. Not quite enough. We need to live through this. Wait. If we live through this. Get close. They got plenty of them back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus. Uh-oh, here it is. Ooh, 15. Oh, we're still good. Ooh, there's got to be a combo in here. So 8. Oh, 16 in the air. I think we're good because we get 4 off that. Here we go. Yeah, we're good. And you could pump and hit each one of these for another one. Oh, no, let's not do that. Cancel. We'll do this first. And then we'll do it. That's fine. We'll just go to the face. Could have did that. 4 done. A couple different ways. Yeah, we're good. Woo! A couple different ways we could do that. We could play that first, tap it down, tacked in. Could hit our own guys, pop the additionals there, gain some, and then hit again. Could have played Hinata, did the same thing. Went all the way through that way as well. So multiple ways. Pretty much could have showed that combo, made it work really, really nicely. Super fun first match there against a very, very interesting land mill deck. Bringing everything back. Thin in the deck. Not bad. Then decks it is. All right, 3. We can kind of keep this. It's not super nice, but see what we can do here though is we can pitch the Magma Opus and get up faster, so I can deal with that and live with that. Okay with it. Can't play the white because then we can't play Magma. There we go. Now, we could have played Magma there to get down our guy and get our gold span off faster, which is fine. Now, we will be able to do it this way, though. 2 now. And we do have a counter for a 4-drop, which is real nice. We'll see. I don't think so. I think we just go in. Get our tokens. There's that. All right, and now we can wait a turn. Could have played this on the top there. Two. So good. Let's do this. There we go. Boom. Very, very nice. 2-0 Jeskai Hinata. We'll get that combo maybe out there. We'll see. Take it though. All right, third and final best of 1 in standard with Jeskai Hinata here on Magic Gathering Arena. Awesome. All right, Spicy 12, Wolf 24. I can keep this. Start there. We need our doubles. Got here. Ruins. Will be a ruin deck. Now we can wait on that still. Boom, boom. Play slow. Get rid of that. Play this. Let's choose 1. Back. There's our phase out. keep it on the board. So this is going to be a graveyard play deck. Sanctuary War in here. Could do one more. Let's see. Get a ton of them going. Probably could have waited, because then we could have discarded 2 instead. Back to back. But that's alright. We'll be able to pull what we need here. It's enough to pull back, maybe from the graveyard here. There it is. Let's keep that one. There we go. On upkeep. Submit to. Pop that up. There we go. Keep them with all white there. On the upkeep. Locking out the mana. Let's see, is it good enough? Not yet. There, we got 2 of them. Grab this first. And these into my hand. This one goes back in. Let's grab that. Now we can clobber this guy if we want. Block. There we go. Didn't hit anything that we needed or could have used to finish the match. Jory's probably not going to be good enough for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would have been enough. And here we go. Very lucky. Bam! Bam! Keeping it real. 3-0. Jeskai Hinata. Alright, on to our best of 3 lineup here. Worked out really, really well in best of 1, which is great. On to the next piece of today's episode. Very, very pumped and excited about that. Let's go. Very solid deck. Controls, locking things down, big creatures, hit hard. Getting him on that upkeep screwed him up. Trying to make a Reanimator deck there. We can keep this. Yeah, and we got that similar play where we can discard. We need to. Start with that because we have this. Let's take it off. Got our negate in there still. Good old Fielder Ruin. Ooh, do I want to counter that? I think we leave it. Go. Five. Still have our negate up. The other big piece here is we can get Hinata down next turn. Do we let that go is the question, because there's still something in the sideboard. They're still going to lose 2 life. It's not going to get Magma Opus any better. And then we still get to keep this. There, we're good. All right. So, what do we need? Blessed Bolt works fine. What can we do? Spell Pierce is decent. I mean, these worked okay. Like we drop those. Grab this, grab this. Grab those two. Spell Pierce is probably good in there. A little bit more hard counter. We'll go from there. Keep that. Rip it all out. There you go. Take 6. Let's discard those two. It's gonna be super painful. Now he does have Hive of the Eye Tyrant as well. Oof, not gonna get it. So now they flip to more aggro and creature-based stuff. So we actually need to play this a little bit differently here. So the 2s aren't gonna do it, but these will. These can also do it because they're 4 damage. And then we still have our Spell Pierce we want to keep. Disdainful Stroke is good. Make It Disappear is still good. We got 4 that we can drop here. Drop this one. Drop that one. And then 2 more. 2 more. Let's drop 1. Get that Hinata up there though. It's just so nasty. Let's go with these 2. Pivot on 1. If we get there. So we can run more of that. So let's get rid of that. I'll keep the 1. All right. We're first now. All right, game on. Let's go. Enemy number 1. We can keep this. Pop that off first. Unfortunately, we got the wrong color there. Just too bad. Way too bad. Now we can let the damage come through. That is a lot to get there. 1, 2. There we go. So then we do this. The next turn we can hit with that and sacrifice. This card 2, resolve 1, 2, it's fine. Actually, or we can keep that. Now let's do those 2. Get that thing off the board. All right, what do they have? We have lethal on the board, but we're out of cards. Bam! We did it. Clean sweep here today with the takedown deck of the new Capenna Championship Series on Magic the Gathering Arena by Jan Merkel. Congratulations, buddy, again on taking all things down. So excited about this. Really enjoyed today's deck. Let's go back and take a look here. Woo. Very smooth, played well, lots of options, lots of things to play around. Very diverse set of decks we certainly played today. Which speaks well for itself nonetheless. So here again, this is a Jeskai Hinata deck, also Jeskai Storm, comboing between these two. Lots of value here, lots of ways to tie your opponents down here, and then certainly a good boarding that we saw here today in terms of making things work. So Planeswalkers, in terms of best of 1, we did go 3-0, which was awesome. And best of 3, we did go 2-1 and took the whole thing down, which was great. super fun. Hope you enjoyed today's deck list. Questions or comments, please let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. Also, flip me a like, smash the subscribe, stay around for a while. Love to see you. Appreciate that support as always. Great ways to support the channel down below. Thank you to the YouTube members. Thank you to the patrons. Additional support is much appreciated as always. All right, Planeswalkers, you stay safe. You take care. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out.